Profits and additional costs. Okay, example 14. An electronics store buys refrigerators for 650 dirhams each, and then sells them for 895 dirhams each. Additional costs on the refrigerators are 30% of the buying cost. This is for packaging and shipping, etc. And the store buys 10 refrigerators. 7 of the refrigerators are sold at the regular price of 895. And the rest, which would be 3, are sold in a sale for 700 dirhams each. Now, because we've got so much information here in the question, let's try and organise it. So, what have we got first? We've got the buying cost is 650. And we've got the selling price is 895 dirham. We've got additional costs, which are 30% of the buying cost. And remember, the buying cost is 650. So 30% of 650 is 195 dirham. The store buys 10 refrigerators, so we know the quantity is 10, and 7 are sold at the regular price of 895, and the rest, which would be 3, are sold in a sale for 700 each. So we've got 7 at 895 and 3 at 700. What else do we know? Well, we know the total buying costs because we know the quantity is 10 and the buying cost is 650. The total buying cost is 6,500. And the total additional cost, because we know what the additional cost is, 195. 195 times the quantity 10 is 1,950. Okay, so we've organised all our information. Now let's look at a question. What is the total buying cost? Okay, now the total cost is the total buying cost plus the total additional costs. So we know that the total buying cost is 6,500 and the total additional cost is 1,950. So 6,500 plus 1,950 is 8,450. So this is the total cost that the electronics store will pay. Now on the next slide, I've left all the information there for us to use, and we'll go to part B. What is the total revenue from the sales? Right, so we know that 7 refrigerators are sold at 895, and the rest, which is 3, are sold for 700 dirhams each. So the total sales, or the total revenue, is 7 times 895 plus 3 times 700, which is 8,365 dirhams. C. Does the store make a profit or a loss, and by how much? Okay, so to find the profit, we need to take the selling price, the total selling price, which is the same as the total revenue, and subtract the total cost. So we know that the total selling price, or the total revenue, is 3,865, and the total cost is 8,450. So the profit is 8,365 minus 8,450, which is minus 85. So what does this mean? Well, it means that the store has made a loss from the sale of the refrigerators. Finally, D, find the total profit or loss as a percentage of the total buying costs. Well, we know that the profit, and in our question here it's a loss, is 85. And we know that the total buying cost is 6,500. So the total loss as a percentage of the total buying cost is 85 divided by 6,500 times 100, which equals 1.3%. Thank you.